I see a kitchen here. We're talking about a place in Seychelles where an aeroplane lands. And when I run here, ukwayo imvura. Run away percent. If you wanna see the most beautiful landing, whatever airports and stuff, check Maldives, check Seychelles. And what we're talking about is not stuff we've seen on Instagram. Forex, are we together? Are you ready for the next speaker? Yes. Make some noise if you're ready. So, comrades and friends, the next speaker is someone who knows how to use the Weltrade leverage. Are we together? Yes. From what I'm talking about, what do you think this person is good at? Kupompa, eating fire. Okay, what do you think is good at? Risk management and raising small accounts. Okay, what do you think? Right. Weltrade is one broker that will make you feel comfortable trading with your $10. Why? Because of their leverage, comrades and friends. Their leverage is 1:2. So it means your dollar is equivalent to how much? That's why you are able to do 50 times more what you do on that broker you use. Difference is on leverage. 1:1,000 versus 1:10,000. You kona kwako Nissan March in a Benz. Chicho man. So if you are to desire a car, are you going to be a Nissan March person or a Mercedes Benz? Don't take offense if you drive either of the two, because I've owned them both. All together? Yes. I'll tell you this much. Nothing. Literally. Zero. The Mercedes worse. I've been through it all. If there's anything that I want to do right now, in the next 1.5 years, I'm going to enroll for aviation. I don't go into a pilot. Probably I might buy my own jet. So, I've tried. This life of making money is so boring. Especially in my line of work. I wake up, I go by my office desk in the house. I trade. If you see me out of the house, probably I was on my way to make a withdrawal and I was like, oh, let me pass through the office. Why do I not spend my time there? And this is say I'm number one. Number two, if you walk into any economic branch, you will not find strength as you. I choose to be like that. That is where my inspiration is coming from. So call me and say, Joano Ganza, I'll say, tag. I'm going to before we came here. So why are you calling me? I seriously have some serious business to attend to, and my wife is one of them. Serious. Do you understand what I mean? But then I want you to be hungry. Why? You want me to come to you and force you to make money? I won't. You want to eat bacon in the morning? It's up to you. And bread? It's up to you. It's a very sad story. Some of your kids here, they know Manjarini Chirichim. How much is stock, bro? Stock. 2 US. Kana une these type of friends. See it now. But what do you get to somewhere? You're out, you're having fun. If you are here and you do that, change. Tell me, remember, change. Honestly, you cannot be making noise over $1 US. I I see videos by Zim celebs. She's there, Panama was shouting around, but I say, guys, you know my son, my younger son is, how old is he? 4. I think it's 4. You know, I shouldn't worry about it. I should be worrying about take profits and stuff. All I know is that same son I'm talking about. If he points at anything he wants, he gets. I'm not the parent that will buy later. When I walk up with that toy, I recently bought him a car at 370 US. I don't see who said it. I said, I'm saying to you, I did that, and if you know how good it made me feel. I get into town with him. I don't have to avoid certain roads because it's a pizza in the I pack and say, how many do you want? Which size? And now I tell God, what kind of man do you want me to be? A good Mangwana, my son is going to ask for the same thing I bought him yesterday, and I'll say, I don't have money. I don't want that. That's not my portion. Deny it first. Yes. My prophet will change this not there. Out together. I don't fear what you are prophesying, because in your prophesying, you are not here to destroy me. You are here to build me. So if you are building me, I will also tell you what I want. The same way I will tell us that you build our ways of you give them the plan. You have the plan. So who are you to go to God and not look like someone who knows what you want? Put the plan up there. Show God, this is the plan that I want to follow in this life. He will give it to you. I told my own God that same story. I want my mother to call me. You know, my own mother calls me father. Right now, if I show you a message from her, she went to see my kids, so it's her and my wife, their best friends anyway. I can't split those even if I try to. On their way, they talk about money. My mother does not trade, but she does something else that is money. See that thing we call UK 49, blah blah, lotto, GGG. Anyway, even every part of their highway, we want to do it before. But she is not wrong because she will get the money. And now, do you know my promise between me and God? If I make so much, I'll take so much before I even go to my wife. Remember, this thing is hierarchy. My wife wasn't going to have me if my parents were not there. So even in the order of eating my money, I'll start with those who sweated for my existence. That attracts a bigger blessing than anything in your life. So I'll start there. I get there, open my, I usually have this. When I go to a swing bag, even an hour, and I'll bad tip. Then I will the badness. I just go to my mother and say, close your eyes and put your hand and take what you want. Gotta take what you want. Then after that is done, I then go to my wife and say, you can throw it at it. But I've done the bigger. That's why you will try to fight me. How many of you have been in groups where people talk shit about me? Sometimes it's shit gets shittier and even shittiest. But after all that nonsense, it's me who gets to be the brand ambassador in Africa. This is to show you that barking dogs will never stop a moving train. They were not there when my plan was being drafted. So if there's anything they can do, is back from their ends. You are here and I keep nailing on things you don't want to hear. You will join them. I don't give a fuck, you are broke anyway. So now what do I want to say to you? Before you participate in a group that discusses me or any of my colleagues there, first make sure you are richer than us. Otherwise, you are backing, you sound like a hungry dog. Hungry. You know how it backs, right? That's how I feel it when I read my comments on IG. Someone has the decency to comment shit. about a video where I'm on a trip in Maldives. Trip at 10 point, flights plus accommodation. When someone made that money, they thought of starting an in-drive business. Because you know when I went to, I took that same money and I went for a vacation. Contracts are not the same. This is one thing you will have to stick into your head. You are here. Same mentors you are listening to, your contracts are not the same. Someone will blow $100 and fund in 5 minutes. Someone will blow $100 and not talk to their partner for the whole week. Muruna mchinjwa kuita Muranda. But you are broke, nigga. You don't deserve it. You are broke. Tell everybody you are broke. I don't deserve it. So unlike any other people who will teach you trading, in a niche, in a nyare, simply because Gunyara comes from being broke. You know, I've been financially free since 2018. And I'm going to since 2018 up to today. If I'm to owe you probably a construction company and we agreed on me paying you bits by bits, so you don't count as an owe me. And owing someone, I said, why would you pour 20 goes of water? Do you think I talk about 20 and then over another corner? Because you are broke, the fact you not be dealing with broke people. You understand what I mean? So change your mindset, change your mentality, everything else is going to work. Are we together? Yes. Are you ready for the next speaker? Yes. The next speaker has been in my life for some years now. So if you watched Forex Chat Podcast, there's a time where he could ask me if I've ever scammed anyone, right? And I said I wouldn't call it scamming, but I would call it giving back like a favor for a favor, isn't it? Here is what happened. The remote chick here Forex, I come across a robot. Now you believe this one, my money on my screenshots. Ha! You know what the problem with you right now? You are imagining financial freedom, but kana pane munhu ari muno asati aimagine moti ada utenga nemari yeforex simuka. Kana uri pana asati waita imagination of the car you want to drive with forex money, stand up, let me see you. See, all of us here, tatona hako katuda utenga nini? Right. This is the first hunger that we are triggering. Now, there is a certain thing that happens in my life, and in India I'm proud of it. I have so much wisdom, such that when you see me forgetting what I was saying, I'm going deeper. On that note, what was I saying? Right. Level $50.
Oh.
I'm on how much now? You need to be telling me, bro.
So far, it's not another $50.
But then we adding you which 3.
In which 3? Bo.
Okay, right, let's move on. So I bought the robot. That one is normal. There is somebody on my account, 3 minutes robot is gone. I don't know how you do your things, eh? But if you are here and you know someone who's selling robots, please, men to men, go there and tell them, bro, what you're doing is bad. What you're doing is bad. Talk to this. You know, the reason why these guys keep taking advantage of you is because you are not honest enough with them. What happens when you take a home, restaurant, or what do you do? But you don't scare me when you do nothing. Do you hear what I mean? Yes. I'm here to tell you that these things don't work. They work for the person who's selling. That's why you're here. You pay for shit. So even if I give you things don't work, you have no right to complain. I tolerated your poverty and you cannot be betraying me. If there's anything you can pay, even if I cough. See, now we are talking because I'm giving and you are saying. Now together. So Kelvin Rapson over there, we've been to Dubai together for a Forex Expo. And there's a time Metaka put at Zingwa. Problem, they couldn't zinga us in the flight now because Trimo won't. Sorry, trim road is what you're used to saying. This is when we say trim road, it means we're 31,000 kilometers. So it was us and my young brother and someone else. That someone else, we are getting drunk. You know, you get thirsty in a plane, such a long flight. You press the button. Press the button, what happens? Someone will come to you, hello, say, what can I help you with? Please, may I have red wine? What we've noticed is, ukati uri kuda juice, unodiroga diki kudaizvo. Ukati uda coke, unodiroga diki kudaizvo. Ukati uda beer, kunouya Kela, 440 mils.
It's not messy.
Say you want wine, kunouya kapodiroga diki kaya. Kenda kuti unodiroga glass, ndekako kese. So what we would do is, we would then say, when she comes, next tray, inini ndakumbira wine, ofunga tindika. At the time it's one, please can I have them maybe 3? And tell us that. I forgot how to buy over when you are there. Can I have 3 as well? I'm going to tell a chora 3 hours, 2 minutes. Tatane mo wine manga. Asogoro wa ngoti kachigopera wokwenya bao sa achiti rukonya bao pane wangori kuberi vai matora womwesa baka city kuri wanguda ndabira uno wanguda ndabira taasvika pakunzi inini apasina reni. Never try to give us free things rich as we are. We love them. And when we see them, we will utilize. Are we together? So I don't Kelvin when she said that I am trading. I took a robot. And just at the same time I bought shit. I was like, oh, shit. What's that? I only child, that's what I want to do. Kabaya muno wanaka varantisi yoti pacha chemewa. It's this guy. I'm like, one robot here. Why is it 10? Because this thing should make you one. I'm selling it for 120. But I'm saying you should put 10. Avunduga Mizo. You bought the robot. You blew your account in how long, Che? 1 hour account yanga yacho. Tsamura tine hasha kudzora dzakasimba kudini. King. I just bought it for reason. But we can make it. Get people who buy it. And we share profit. We got people who bought, now it's our robot. But the money is being sent to my EcoCash. You know how I opened the EcoCash account? I was saying incriminating things. But anyway, just know it wasn't in my name. So, I calculated shit. I did it myself. I can't feel no paying. I'm not going to take that. So I made that EcoCash withdrawal on my own. It was over 2K. And Klaus is like, hey, what good? I'm not knowing the more money paper too. Then Shah, land there, I remember this is I'm going to So now it was out of, hey, I'm going to see the I then put him close. You get what I mean? To those who don't know me and my life, I've been married twice in my life, right? And he signed both of my marriage certificates. This motherfucker right here. He even signed the divorce with the previous. And the ex-wife was like, and his response was straight and blunt. I'm friends with this guy who was once your husband, not you. So he asked me to witness. I will witness. But because you've been there for me, Chief, I won't leave you. Met my current wife, I told her, you know what? I didn't imagine faces watch. Now I'm going to go to where I'm going to go to my room. You get what I mean? So when you see me, you see him. When I poison me, he will give you the tricks. Graft, usually he does this first. If there's anyone who know that, it's him. So like I said to you, I have a story with everyone who's here. So it is from that we've worked together over the years. He is the father of small accounts. See what you do, you blow your account from 100 to $2 or to chamber. He will flip that $2 to 2K. I've seen it. There's a day my wife was going to China. My name is Dolson Gabana, so 1.6, I remember. In China. What more Konoko? It was like a flipper. And it was the only way you got married because it was 2 cents. No, it wasn't 2 cents. It was 24 cents anyway. So that broker at that time, that was the one way using it, would allow you to even trade with 10 cents. But don't put on one position, you got to create 2 seconds of Vara, you put power in 2, 3. So he knows what to follow in terms of raising small accounts. Okay, Kelvin, are you ready for that man? Because that guy, you're not going to teach him in public like this. Told you this nigga did things. Do you see I'm wearing your thing? Please come, let's talk. I want you guys to understand. Mama watches are not Durana Africa life, the one I'm wearing today. I got it from this guy. You know, even my wife said, Chief, why you know? I don't know. So, yesterday I thought I would ask you, but we were too busy getting drunk. I don't know, in my life, like we are continuing asking Shisha and asking. But anyway, so that's the story. What led you to say, you know what, let me take out this expensive thing on my wrist and give that guy?
I have a fear. That was so Forex. So I have to sacrifice what you have Africa to get knowledge. That's the story.
Now, what I want you to understand is I wore this watch when I went to meet the CEO of Weltrade. That's the first thing you will comment. Wow. No, the second watch, I haven't met him. Like, it was just that one class, and I've never seen him again. But yesterday when you called me, I made it a point that the best trader in my office that these guys don't know, you now know him. And he took his time. How long? I want to say 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Today you finish off, you're moving over to Kelvin. Tishibaona Kelvin, this was to my small accounts. This was in the strategy, not a shimoto. You come and either you will choose because it's you. So I want you to understand that by the time we leave Harare, you're trading life and you're trading life. You understand? Show me where you want to go. I've been there. I'll give you the shortcut. But you want to show me you can do this on your own. I'll step back and say, I'm right. All right, together. Put it up for none other than Kelvin. Robson. Ladies and gentlemen. You can start by evaluating his shoe, one of the most expensive things on him right now.
Hello guys. How are you guys? How many are traders? How many are new traders? How many are old traders? I want to talk to old traders. What was your funding? How much was your funding and how much did you withdraw?
I funded $20. I withdrew 430 something.
What do we have on the capital? You can ask this guy with no money almost every day. My dollar, number 200. Who's that I tell you 1.6?
Christian Louboutin.
I also some life one of them comes 7,000, little thousand. Sakacheruka wewe ni bibirangu. Bibirangu no wacha. Utapana zviziva tulibudazi. Right, I'll tell you my story. I started trading. I learned trading in a hard way because I paid this guy $500. It was around 2017.
That guy is not me.
Yeah. I'm paying this guy $500. He's telling me he's going to teach me trading. That guy, like first day, he made me to watch videos of this Forex trader, my friend. Last year, I think. We invited him to Zimbabwe. It was one of the biggest games of trading by those times. So imagine you're paying 500. You go every day, you're made to watch a video, aeroplane, Lamborghini, but you're not getting anything. We get to Wednesday, he's like, today I'm trading. And you are now motivated, you now know what trading is. And you know, that was my notes, one page, I took this one. Next day, I got one any client, I got home. I went to download this book. I don't download the book, I got engaged. Then on a Friday, he's like, this is trading. You know, trading, it only is that he didn't know how to trade, I didn't know that. He's the one who actually introduced me to Joe. So, a millionaire, and then my robots. I don't the link now. On a Friday, I don't take a robot. This I have $50. I remember I didn't have any money. I sold my phone. I found a laptop. These are robot really. I have buy and sell Kawan. Everything in our employ. Saga, that guy was like, I don't better man. I don't better man. I don't follow. Guess what happened on Monday? I came to his office, I'm told, it disappeared, just like that. So I really remember the sacrifice that I had done for trading, selling a lot of money. Could you buy the 500 euros? I sold a lot of things that I had. Another 10 years, they were buried. I now have a personal plan. I'm going to get a good result. When the commander is good, Aja, so that fast forward, no, I can say maybe because up until now, even my life changed. This other day when he said of a strategy. I take a start to be good. I got one the number. I some phone. We tested my blues. Then for that time, I needed life method to change. Because the secret is, first, you must make test and check with your family, mom, married, or baby. What do you do to break bondages? Give to people who sleep hard every day. You go to Blawaya, I want to get a single decision. We give. Just this year, I gave all of my clothes. Only that can attract money in your life. And number two, have a good mentor. What is a good mentor? Mentor, what's the definition of a good mentor?
A good mentor is someone who motivates you and teach you everything in a good way and who motivates just to do a good training.
No motivate
Just like Father Vanopa, everyone. Like, I'm not sure courage. Usually, you fly from Hawaii to Yakno, which was a teacher, but it's not a teacher, but the definition of a good mentor.
correct, I was correct. Ini ndo unakubuya ndokupa knowledge yakaipa. Ukaba network sina muda sina hivi. Am I a good mentor? What am I actually attracting in your life? You decided the one I feel to make. Konyaze kutani amna basi. Lokuza sasa mtani mmoja tsamoja. Na lokuza so fly says zata number fly.
Good mentor no will draw on that.
Never ask it. That's why I'm saying you can't say, you have to say something.
A good mentor is someone who has been to where you want to go. He knows the road, so and who can hold that are cater to get there and what not to do and what to do to get to where he is and there.
I believe a good mentor is someone who knows pressure like the likes of now. To whom you are pressure with a child.
Without pressure, you won't move forward.
Yeah, man.
But now, I don't know cancer. So, who was at Buza with the 20 that I think I 50 can out this. Saga, I say it once. That is cheap of that. Good mentor. You know how to attract money in your life. You know, become a generational cases. The simple things. What about the I just hope you are like a profit in the city. One day, one office is a color. Just buy one three or so. You don't give that money, you buy them food. How about my one of the buys? I said what? Good mentor, something that attracts money, and then a good strategy. Any ever since I started making profit, I haven't changed my strategy. Why? Because I understand it. Vakufanana vakachata makauzwa kuti murume uchamuda chero vakurova sei vakusiya. Saka nhasi ini kumarket ndokuna kurova. Like day before yesterday I grew 2 bucks maybe. I grew 500. And now there's not I just said 2 bucks. So we out to Dubai. I remember we funded for $20. Making our prestige somewhere.
It's outside.
It's outside. Our target was 1K every day. Friday, 5K. We booked our tickets. We went to Dubai. But it's Aish. I went to Aish to just 20 bucks. How much? Because one thing you try to know how much. I walked into a shop. Bauman. We did Bauman. Bauman. No, I don't be alive. I will take up. I'm not going to catch it. So, which size? The farmer wine make a coffee. I'm a teenager, I'm 350. But I didn't once. You need to live a life. But I many buys. So basically, I am a living testimony of trading. How many I told you? have to say 23 years. 23 years. Kabata married latest.
It depends on the amount.
Kabata 10,000.
Yeah, Kabata 10,000. I'll buy land. Then
Babaya pinda.
Mike. Sure. When you cheap, you can get late, you pay a bill, maybe 4 point something, then start a business. And
I am inspired.
Inangundazvimirira chipiwa 10k izvezvi 9.5 ndombonoisa pasi pepiro 5 ndombonofadaya ndikutara neidea ndichipedza kufadaya ndobva ndatanga kutaura kuti aumana
Ansimuka.
ipapo ninangu I might not be good at making some decisions. Ndomboenda kuna moms. Ndoti moms marira apa ini.
Chibobata.
Ikuda kuti tiwane kuti irambe ichiwanda. And that's my businesses. Toita sei kuti ti as a family andika because ndoda kusapota mori. Ndoda kubreaka generation, ndoda kugadzira generational wealth. Andika saka ndobva ndataura namoms toita sei nemari kuti tese iwedzere ndo idea yangu ma ideas anozouya zvimwe kwaro.
Who can guess what I did when I got money today 23 years? I won't tell you. From Forex, hapana zvimwe zvandinoita.
Inaisumu kuti makuru vanhu munenge mamutanga maitawo foils pamabranda nezita kuti vazive kuti ndo kwazvakabva.
I don't reply people nemota. Zvakaita. Ndakubvunza imese. You are also 23. All right. At 23 years, I paid my lobola ndikatenga nemota 7. Tikabuda tezora vachiti baba ona urikizvisipektwa netezora at 23 years haunopisa. And my parents couldn't even stop me because they knew that I came up from Komana at 23 years. Of course, the husband divorced.
In case you didn't know, very single and searching. Very big in capital letters.
Actually, you know better than this. I don't know my trading. That's okay. I'm blind. I don't know. I am blind. Even to receive no one's out staring. I think I've been on a bow. No, you are the only thing in the I remember last week, Rakesh was employed. She was on the class. The Twitter said, "Don't go around. Don't go around the employees." It's also at the time Rakesh. Them a cat. Okay, let's start to draw my 50-50. And I would need magic powers. I love it. I that's not black. I figured out a minute. Then get the measures to put it. They kept on the other 4 days because I think it's going to buy. I don't tap off it. It's a way of it. You know, I don't tap off it. We say good mentor, good strategy. I'll tell you my secret of trading. I trade 50 cents, $50. analysis here, no, we were 2 hours, we analyze the 50 cents. Because I know from the 50 cents, no one will piece. I take my 50 cents to $5. I've never $5 that will kill that. I don't know 20, about 20 I don't know. Most of the times I know because they are over risk. Because Weltrade I was not enough money. And $10 were like 10,000 in account. Maybe what one is 10,000 powerful. I do this every day. It's not like Ilak and it's just skill. My strategy is simple. I trade what we call Candlestick language to those who are old. I think even new ones you should know what a candlestick is. That's what I do. So I'll just give you 4 candlesticks that I usually focus on. Maybe if I start this week, my life, father, no one will share that 3 out. No more to buy meaning. So most of the time, I'm looking for candlesticks, the pin bar on the 4-hour chart. I said, if I am to be invited to our lives, I'll explain to you.
The problem with making a promise and an obligation in my presence, to everyone who's listening, you will have Kelvin on Monday or Wednesday.
I was the day to my hotel, so Friday.
Alright, okay. Let's start with Monday first, the rest of the one.
Alright. So I said, Pinpa, any man, Nehama, can go more book, more of the cheap. And imagine, the right is I was also shut as I think I prefer. It doesn't matter. I'll tell you what to do. This is my name. So, man, it was a
Okay, Kelvin is saying you're forgetting that I need to give my own people to win money. Who wants to be given money by Kelvin? Hey, Papi. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is very simple. Kelvin, do you wanna see him at the BNB or you wanna see him now? Dada, the people. Unaona Kelvin izvezvire or Kumba? Kumba, thank you. Because if we say now, you will miss out. Yes. Comrades and friends, are you ready for the next speaker? Yeah. Are you? Yeah. Listen to this one. Next speaker is the future of Forex in Zimbabwe. After Moses, who followed? Huh? It's like that in Chile. So this gentleman you call Rakesh, very young. Last time I checked with him, I'm going to be brave. What did you do? I'll be honest, family Pajo. Are we live? No, we are not. It depends on who's asking. Ladies, be very, very clever. Ask my wife, when we were in Mutare, okay, to those who didn't know, my wife was my student. But after class, she was like, oh, Tabata City, go, how many are you? I'm like, what an 8 go with you. Can I take you guys out for lunch? Anyway. And what we trying to see at that time is okay. Take us out for lunch, do you even know what we eat? That vegetables. That's my open tab. I said to my gents, boys, I'm a panta. She took us to Mozambique border. That's where we were. Spain. In my head, I'm like, okay, so women like this exist. Took me 3 months to gather the cards to say hello. Because when a woman affords her own life, you are not so sure. Bless her. If you know Greencroft, Panechikeli in the Totala, Paneanos Manos, Machima apartments are, the CBT apartments. All I know is it's a gated, and you choose where you want to do rentals, including property, or you just want the house big and you put your own property. That's where she was there. So that's what I noticed first when we were doing live calls like Pama Marathon. Remember Marathon, but we like take camera bye. You know like that camera. Which is very moving and the primary story. Now when we laugh, you want to make us not Magasha. You prepare a film. But then, if you trust your background, back kids are coming. Trust your background on our live Zoom meetings and Google meetings. Then tell yourself, Jehovah, in 3 months, I should be staying in a house that I'm proud of turning my camera on. I do meetings left, right, and center on leadership Weltrade. Never a day that I had to put my camera off. Nangivanze. Kundube mashisha. Imimba magatswaga vadabra mamnozi ya nubema. So the fact should I stop because you're now here. Some of you here are not married because you're trying to change your people. Found them doing trading and you want to say Forex is a scam. Normal people given a chance to choose between Forex trading and a woman. No man will choose a woman. So let's make money. Both of us, whether you're a woman or you're a guy in here. Why? Because gents, I want you to be careful of who you ask out. All together. Look at that person. What is the most expensive present they bought their ex? Start there. Because in this day and age, you cannot be buying a roll-on as a Valentine's Day. There is a group of women who buy my roll-on. There is a group of women who say roll-on plus mafuta Nivea, nema socks. There is a group of women anotumira package yechibhodhoro cheJemerson Black Barrel. There is a group of women who are knowing there's a blue label. All these are there and they exist. What do you choose to be? Someone who says he must spend on me. The reason he is not spending on you is because you are saying he should do it on you first. In this day and age, you are very smart. The reason I asked my wife out when she was a student was because when we opened the MT5, she had made a withdrawal of 52,000 USD on her own before meeting me. What does this show me? This person is not here to look for financial freedom. And then she will go perfect and stuff like that. But as far as making money, she actually has a bigger withdrawal than mine on my history. But that was then. That was. Now we start the month. I'm on 5-6K. I'm on 200. Usually so. Now I'm overtaken the Zoom because she was on 7K. Now I'm on 9.5. But since the month started for these 7 days, But there's a day that I just have to wake up and say, hello. Are we together? If there is anything that I want in my life, is to be respected for being an available father and a useful husband. The bigger one being the useful husband part. Not to say I'm a perfect person. Not to say my wife does not cry. But in the event that she cries, she knows 5K is the minimum sorry I can give. And a small. I just don't I'm on my way. Then on my way I see an accused. But you don't blue. So I'll pass through and say, James, do pizza by there. And then we video call it together. And then she's all cool, blah, blah, you know? And I get home. She's like, here is my Binance wallet. You have to pay. I like it. If I eat her food and I don't like it, she has to pay me. I married you for perfection. You want to cook for me, cook to pound. You understand? Yes. When I buy me something, make it count. I'm using an EU, it could be EU. As of now, I don't know if there's a 17 Pro Max that is above 2 terabyte in the market. That's a 2 terabyte. The person we gave to deliver it to us is a friend of ours who works for a broker, very rich, with a husband with a very good job. She calls my wife at the airport and says, unless you know, I'm going to come any pamsolo pay 1 terabyte to TH 40% or what. All I know is the end delivery price for this phone was 3.4. And my wife paid for it with money I don't know. But all I know is you have an MT5. So when you hear me say she did this with money I don't know, worry not about me thinking that's with her boyfriend, because no man can afford the years of now. Are we together? Why do I say Ndinichiba? I don't calculate where you calculate. We're going out for Sazapaga. We cannot eat decent Saza Mutogi Gawa. How much is it? Anyone who's been there, let me see if this class is made up of broke motherfuckers. Mutogi Gawa. $20. Now, how many of you here have the mindset of the 20? The butcher has got a 4 or 5 kgs of beef. Then go to kg. 4 Dodeka, Mwezi. Hi, comrades, don't do that shit. Mukwana life yakusarongeke you buy meat every day. Into me, it shows you can do it. Wake up and crave T-bone. Go buy it. Don't say I can't buy T-bone because I haven't gotten paid. It means you are poor, bruh. That you are living is not a life. There is no difference between you and a street kid. I'm very sorry. Street kid will see and feel the smell of KFC, but they have to wait for someone who never see it. What is your reason for not eating KFC every day? Call my wife and ask her. She knows. I won't do that bullshit because I married you, you have to cook. On a day she feels like cooking, let her. It's like she does anything anyway. Mwanaka chema, there is a nanny waiting. Basarake mwana. You're not allowed to touch poto kanaudichi. Except for there is a maid whose job is to clean kupela. Chete. I don't want to see you on the pots there. In 2 days' time, if not 3, I'm importing someone who's going to be making my shisha chete, the best guy that I know. Immediately you will say what you say, but I'm one person who's going to die and be proud of the life they lived on earth. Because whenever I tell people about that life, they think Hollywood. Do you know the kind of reels my wife sends me? There's that woman, I don't know if you know her. We go to Dubai, so some Emirati lady who has about 40 maids and stuff. She wants that life. She sends me aid, I don't take offense. I'm like, fuck, if you have so much mates, how many bodyguards will I be having? Teach for? So at the end of the day, that life we are living, I could challenge, I could bore. We know we can do it. My marathon anointer is, you will only be seeing me on the camera, right? Literally less than a meter away. That's where my wife will be sitting. Shisha Yadobema is a trooper, long enough to get to where she is sitting. That is support. Some marathons you get into, she's the one who gives us the signal. And I even tell you guys, that is what you need to do. Speak the same language with your lover. So many people have been led astray by their people just because I'm into mining. The president's office. Now they know when they say to president's office, you are Google asterisk because my secret guy. So I don't put up a 10 anytime. What's up at 10 any? Even if I need one food that state secret. But then I'm saying we read these stories on Facebook. Someone has been married to someone for 18 years. I forgot to visit you. I'm not sure bank. You should visit I don't bank. I don't go over, but he's able to provide bank. Smartness. Remember, do you get what I mean? And I promised my wife a car, but I was take it after 1 year. So meaning for the first 12 months, I was living a lie. Sure. And when I went to go to so now they say they're going to reimburse me, but they are departed. I will tell them the background. Because I don't go to work. I used to. Until I discovered with Maria Ndoki in 30 days, I can literally make it in trading. What do you have to one day say we can? Can I we will go to shut down Badaro steering? Simuka to divide my withdrawal by your salary. You are here, you work hard. Let's go bank for bank. Right now. I take out my trading history, you take out your pay slip. Let's go back. No, nothing is personal. Because money is not taken by your father or mine. We both work for it. So if someone is making it more than the other person, who you are how? That's what we all asked ourselves. But you are limiting yourself and you are falling for the simplest thing that can come into your life. You are ready to embrace it with your hands. And I remember back, Kelvin, where's Kelvin? That time you came to my office with an iPhone 13 boxed. 14 Pro Max had just been released, right? My wife was using a 12 Pro Max. I call her. Because I had a phone in the box, 13. She calls me. She answers. But last week, I want to show you 14 years old. Do you see how you feel about it? If I didn't feel like that, I laughed. But anyway, you said you will to channel next month. Go buy yourself that phone. You know where to get the money anyway. She knew where to get the money. She got it from where I said she should. She got that phone. But if I was someone else, I would have taken offense. This lady is not grateful. No, she is grateful. Just getting the right thing to be grateful for. Tender nonsense just because it's nonsense. Some of you here are busy living good jobs that are giving you 250 while you guaranteed 250. You start your own company just because you want to be a CEO, even if it means you're being a CEO of nonsense. I know a lot of people. Look at you, even your shoe does not show a sign. Text you, at least know something about looking good and avoiding better. So what does it mean? You see a grafted in the obvious salary. To try your own thing on a promised imagination of being better. In trading America today, I'm not saying quit your jobs. You'd be stupid to do so. Make money for 6 months consecutively. Tell me, Abraham, worst case scenario, I can make 1,000 in the market with my eyes closed. Then you have my blessing to quit your job. Are we together? Yes. Knowing a new avenue of making money does not make your old avenue useless. It does not make your
old avenue useless.
You are in love. You are in a marriage right now. Seeing a woman with a bigger S does not make your current wife useless. You are married. There's anything you should do, look at that woman and remember why you fell for her. Kana zvisimo zvawakafara murimind anoenda kuchinhu zvopera ungazokwanisa. You understand what I mean? So what am I trying to give you here? I'm trying to give you the power to control your own desire, the power to control your own wish. It will come to you if you want it. In case you were expecting to be taught about candlesticks and stuff like that, I will say this on public record. We don't do that with a lot of people like you. And go back home and sleep peacefully without headaches. So we'll come here and show you what it is. Choshanda each. That's for the whole part. Fuck around.
Find out.
Why? We fucked around and
found out.
Go to a body. What is it that this guy was gonna do? I learned. I'm here. My young brother, I'm one of the best tutor in my academy. I'm going to be at the Forex, which one person in. You see this Zimbabwe, how big it is. Only one trader I can say, yeah. One person who paid his own fees from part 1-1 to part 4-1 and even bought clothes for the parents to attend graduation. Those are not charged. Last when you are going to do Form 1, this was. But if you can Forex, you'll be like, huh? Those who've done marathons, Chief, you've been long enough, you've been in my classes. Haven't you seen my young brother? You've seen him. Cannot type it up and no simple and let's say marathon because he can't carry my games and stuff. If they don't know to try an ice or anything, you'll come to my chair. If you haven't seen him, it's because he's at school. You'll see him all day. You will be on that screen and say, ask my father, be there hard, guys. Be there. And then he even explains why. That's the fascinating part. He knows candlesticks in and out more than an average trader out there. I'm talking about someone who just turned 18. They just turned. Old as you are. You even have more than 13 heartbreaks. But you can't trade. You mean that? So, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for, I call this one my son because they want a piece of a believer. I told you this is the future of Forex. Ladies and gentlemen, put it up for none other than, I call him Mr. Yes. Sir speaking, ladies and gentlemen! Power. What's popping, Harry? What do you say? I'm happy to see you all coming out in the one we wanted. So, don't understand my body. We are going to be addressing a very, very, very important issue in this Forex space, right? So it's all about how to become a consistent Forex trader, right? So the very important aspect in this field is longevity, right? That is longevity. So when I say longevity, what's longevity? We are talking about you as a trader being there in the game consistently, profitably, and independently, right? So I believe Munuwese Ari in this space, right? Those are the main issues
arikukuneta in this Forex journey, in your Forex career, right? So when we talk about longevity, we are talking about a trader who is trading for them to stay in the game or to stay in business, right? So when we are saying always trade so that you stay in business, Chikuti wavura shop, make money usa broker. So when it comes to the Forex space, we are saying trade so that you can trade tomorrow, you can trade next week, the following month, the next year. You are into this Forex space profitably. So Chikuti Isusu, whatever we do, zvinofana kuita kuti isusu titrade every day. Business regular Forex trading harifana kuita sei kubroke. So in other words, we are saying let's have a habit, right? Let's implement a habit or strategies that enables us to be consistent, right? So when we are in this Forex space, we are mainly guided by three aspects. When you are a Forex trader, you have to understand that you are a probability manager, right? You are a disciplined executor, and you are a decision scientist. So when I talk about being a probability manager, you have to understand that trading is a game of probabilities, not certainties. So what you need to have in mind is this: the market is always right. Mapanzo, the market is always so ndikazokunzwa kana kuti mentor wako ukazovanzwa vachiti paitika manipulation kunyepa. And the market is always. So when you step into this Forex thing, you have to understand that it's a game of probabilities, not certainties, right? It's more of a 50-50 thing, right? But we have some things that we need to implement so that maybe you can have an edge in the market. You can have an edge towards the broker so that you end up making it. And what's the particular in the market? And to a profitable trader, right? A trade. And so we have some instruments. I don't know if I'm now and if I'm guide so that we stay in line with the winning part. So that's when we talk about risk management. When you get into a trade, you make a loss or you make profits, you must make sure that you have a risk-reward ratio or a trading plan in order to not risk management. Whether your trade is in the profit or in the loss, you must stay in the game. My outcomes are nowhere in Forex trading. I outrule your trading plan or your trading strategy, right? But over a long period of time, if you implement proper risk management, execute your trades, you will be able to evaluate with this strategy I shan't. You get what I'm saying? When you are implementing risk management, I was a PSA, but you have a strategy that is not working. You need to find a strategy. That's the most difficult part in the Forex market. That's when you are looking at, say, Isaac, you are looking at Joe, you are looking at any trader that you know, they are making it in this Forex space. And you try to get an insight on their strategy, you try this one, you try this one. It's hard to come out with a strategy. You will be certain, no. whenever the market shows me whatever, I'm going to implement these aspects, whether it's price action or whatever. So when you are in that period, which you want to try to come up with a good strategy, the first thing that you need to do, ask yourself, from the basic things that you think you know or you have, sometimes we have people which are not, I think smart money concept is much better than the strategy that I was using at first. But maybe price action is the big deal, right? So the thing is, try to find the best knowledge, the best insights on that strategy that you are currently working with. Once you come, watura strategy ya uyu, watura ya uyu. But then urukumaita quarterly, also thoroughly. And what helped me to be a profitable trader, I cannot really say profitable, but I would want to say consistent Forex trader. When you are a consistent Forex trader, you are now a profitable trader, right? I started with price action. Then I did price action for about 3 years or so, right? I was doing price action, and I made sure that I master every corner, every aspect of price action, right? So when I was implementing that price action after that long and thorough research on my strategy, I then realized that I'm lacking something, right? So from that moment, I realized I should try to understand some other aspects in the market which are not in line with price action, right? So, zinotibatsira kuti tive profitable in forex trading, and it's confluence, right? So when you have a good strategy, try to confluence a good strategy with some other instruments so that you have 100% or a 80 plus winning rate. So, Tribute Susu to failure, once a month or so in this forex space, then we have to know this strategy is not working. And I want to tell you something from my strategies. My strategies are akawani. There are so many of them. But Mashoma Shanda. So how do you know what this strategy no shanda? Strategy no shanda no ngonika guys. Ukaona yo mentor akavulai chatirawo. Or mentor the lifestyle of your moon, you know what any strategy, you know what I'm saying? You know shanda. There are some people who they cannot even explain their strategies. You are buying some strategies which the owner, I wasn't paying for illustration if that valid, you do not understand as well. Most of my strategies are not to take a zero. And so if I will look at a question, then the other thing that I was saying, you need to have you need to understand that you are a disciplined executor. So when you talk about discipline, that's when we are talking about the trading psychology, the emotions, your ego. I want to lie to you, if you want to enhance your trading psychology, if you want to improve on your trading psychology, make sure whenever you are trading in a real account, right? The best psychology part needs you to be trading a live account. That's why we will be having traders saying, I have been in the forex space for about 3 years, but I'm still struggling with the psychology part. I have some people who even engaged me, and they were like, yeah, I have mastered forex trading, I know a lot of strategies, and you can tell that this guy is well learned. Forex but can I have a mentorship session about trading psychology? That's bullshit. What do I have to tell you about psychology? This is something that is personal to a great extent. It's something that you need to build on your own, right? Trade on a real account, practice on a real account, because the emotions, the ego, whatever you're going to do, master each party, per real account. Because when you're trading with the demo account, it's different, and but most people, they relax. And the number account for now, I think I'll be trading with the demo. Maybe just analyze what's here. And because the thing is, you grow. We need 3 years to we need to trade the moment you're going to appeal a $100 account, a $50 account, or deposit a $10 account. For when a slight loss, and I have to roll. Weird. So that's not how you will make it. You get what I'm saying? Then, on the discipline part, when you make a loss, how they matter in the market, it's not about it's not about manipulation in the market, but sometimes we need to understand something that is called self-actualization. So when you talk about self-actualization, it's about you as a trader trying to find out some loopholes on your trading strategy, your trading appetite, and whatsoever, right? So try to ask yourself, trade in Pandari Pinda, a good confirmation and you no, it's now the time to enter. The papi Pandru doesn't Pandru Kanganiza. Chinetica with us traders Atidikuwa humble enough to seek the best knowledge. And the first thing and the most important thing that you need to invest much on is knowledge. You get what I'm saying? When you have knowledge, you are even able to evaluate anyone who will say anything that is in line with forex trading, right? When you have the knowledge, you can tell Baba you get what I'm saying? But it's not about evaluating people or rating people. And you have your own space, and you have something that you want to build as an individual trader, right? So make sure you study as much as possible, right? Because of our knowledge, to start forex further, it won't be challenging for you because the strategies. Let me tell you one thing: all the strategies in the forex market are not achieving one. Every strategy is achieving one. I always teach my students my strategy. We say when you are trading, you must have 5 key elements: the market structure, the areas of value, the entry point, and the exit point. So every strategy answers to those 4 questions. When you're getting in the market, ask yourself, you're using PTMM, you're using price action, smart money concept, whatsoever. Ask yourself, do I have the market structure? Do I have the areas of value? So the areas of value differs from strategies to strategies, right? In a strategy, in an indicator, in a strategy, in an order block, in a strategy, in a support and resistance, in a supply and demand. But all these strategies, they are answering to. So if you understand those basic things, Paul Chair did that the forex knowledge, discipline. Make sure when you are trading, you protect your downside, right? When we are saying always protect your downside, we are saying before you place your trades, you must know and be sure of how much you are willing to lose, right? So make sure you have an advantage against the broker. And make sure wherever you are risking less, more than You are risking less, get more money. So you imagine, the thing is, you can risk selling, but you still have to protect your downside. At the end of the game, you won't stay in business. Because even for trading, I say you take 2 or 3 trades, then you say you are profitable or your strategy is working. Forex trading requires you to trade more so that you can have the results, right? When you say you trade more, it can be given years of trading. Then people will not know this is working and this is not. What about that? Then the other thing that we mentioned is when you are a profitable trader, you need to be a decision scientist. So when you are a decision scientist, you are someone who already has planned and well-calculated decisions before I achieve anything. So but what is also to trader? That's when sure we have something that is journal, something she research particular trade issues. We are expecting this and that. So that is also at least when decisions are serious. Our decisions should be in line with what we are planning, with what we are expecting in the Forex market. You get it? Then, I would want to have questions. Any questions before I go so that I can address them? If we have someone with questions, as we wait for Father Abraham to come back. You don't have questions?
Ndobvunza kuti pamanga mchiti areas of value nekuti point of interest zvakafanana.
Areas of value, point of interest, it's one thing, right? Because when we say area of value, it means it's a zone that is value, that is important, right? So it's one and the same thing. Andy, any question? Any question?
I wanted to ask you, how do you deal with the situation? Let's say you get like a loss and you are trying to like evaluate which loss you actually farms are say, how do you deal with it?
Sorry?
Like, alright, you've taken a trade and your usual strategy. When I say a loss, how do you deal with it? I'm not talking about psychologically, just like that. But for like evaluation your strategy about your how do you deal with it?
I think she said.
Okay.
Hello.
I'm even happy for you for asking this question. How old are you?
21.
Do you have a boyfriend? No. You had?
I don't.
You've had one before?
Yeah.
At what point did you know this is a motherfucker? Right, what I wanted to say was, I felt like Raukich was going to be too technical with you. Your answer is very simple. At what point did you know that this boyfriend is useless? That's the same time you will know this trade is not going to pay. This strategy is not going to, something has to happen. So it's not something you can foresee. You have to experience it to learn it and cut the experience if it's not working in your favor. Such that the right person we should ask then next time is you, because you have experienced it. You should tell us, how did you handle it? His ways are different. I know my last time is.
Thank you. Any other questions before I go?
Hello guys. Hello.
Every strategy is useful, every strategy is valid, but usati wa engage sometimes try to seek for reviews. Ali, you are watching a video, you can scroll down. Not all my reviews. Everything in the forex space is valid and useful. But the thing is, chaga vanu ziva kukudzidza. And those are ngamukuza. Because there are some people who they have done mentorship more than twice, but they are still unprofitable. So seek one it saying one forex trading. Thank you so much in the field.
Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Stand on the seat and let me show by rising, Baba. Take your neighbor and say, neighbor. Neighbor. No more father, I'm neighbor. 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 No more Nivea, no more socks for your boyfriend. Now you buy presents like a trader, isn't it? Are you ready to smile? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Right, so amongst us is, we have some soldiers. Forex trading is war, right? And war is what? There's no war without a? So these guys have been fighting poverty all the way since I don't know when. You get what I mean? Yes. So when we talk about the pioneers of trading, we're talking about the guys who are here. So I want you to make some noise. You know when people with, when people who are richer than you get into the platform, you go around and run the money by making noise for them.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Captain Period. Come to the
Thank you. You can sit down. Yeah, it's an honor to be here. I'm actually the years are Rwanda. I was here. I'm going to be in the entire trade. 3 years, 5, 6, 45. Okay, I've been trading I'm 30 now, so I've been trading since I was 18 years. Yeah. Abraham Datamuzia, it's a message 2018. So as whoever is an accident, Tita has meant to win him. Because I've seen this game also since 2018. That was his first message on Instagram. I'll be very honest with you. It's all drawn my results. And it's after that I trade, are we able to then take it out of the charts to the background? You understand? I saw somewhere in National Life, but everyone is meditated, what I wrote before. Start by something small. $100, buy something for yourself, because that something is going to make you come back. I've never really gone to my seminar, Emma brokers before, but Weltrade is the first seminar because you understand? Yes. So buy something for yourself. Also, one number is thousand. You can take a box and I'm going to take a cheap. It will make you remember. And it's as we bought more than maybe 18 cars, we trade.
Oh yeah.
18, 7, 8 cars.
Oh yeah.
And then also Angelo, at that time, I actually use it. You understand? So we want the results. I only came here because I want to start seeing the results from all of you. That for number 21 years, this is what I become in my. This was my best friend. This is my best friend. Now he's my brother. I'm not my best friend, I'm my brother. This is my little brother. I don't tell. So the first time they saw me trading, I went, nice to meet you. I'm a pizza, I was great with knowledge that time. But a teacher, I'm not teacher. You understand? She knows the trading. Kwanza teacher one. When you also teacher one, you tell my students, my students. Do you understand me? I want to talk too much. When I better tell you, What did you buy?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Arriba.
Yes.
Yeah, boy.
So one strategy was most of you are not making money because there are limitations. Some of you are going to bus. You can't save two goals at once. To be very honest, that's one.
Yeah.
Two, kumba kwenyu achiku dautai. Kuti zvaurikuita zvinoita. Vamwe vatongo vamusumudza moyo mo. You understand me? So my first profits aim, start buying something chekudini. Buy your mom or your dad or your guardian a TV.
Yes.
Kusvikara kuti aiwa musiye uyu aita zvaita vaneto baka. You understand me? Asika sama results manje, we can't be having a next seminar taka eso. Inchefamba nemota kanzi they don't accept screenshots here. Yeah. I don't see it on cash deals. But no end up. When I go travel, I've got more than 50 countries plus cities. I've accepted my screenshots. Type on our police. That's why I'm writing wider video, which is how to withdraw. Yes. Nobody not shake. Much bad. Last thing, don't give up. When we have Facebook, we can deposit. You can't deposit $20 or that taking a shine. As you eat it. When I'm talking taking, you're my biggest risk taker. So when I'm talking about you, school and the church, you're bad. Because when I am using these, I say, you analyze it too much. I'm happy to send that name. I know him. I'm also going to change. When I know what the stage, what other one thing about that?
Captain Billion, that was 2014. Budget and trade. And Pallet is being, Messi is being budgeted.
But just when you did 2014 until now, tikazwetsuka kwauri nokuti takazotenga chi. Why? Because most of you mutaka kuchinja sereki nasuna mentor uyu nasuna mentor and kuna busy kutsvaka ma mentors and it but pawamboenda ipapo kana matomboenda papa chingofamba neipapo unoda utore. You understand me? Thank you.
Honorable Billion speaking.
Yeah.
We got Honorable Billion speaking. Right?
Yeah.
Honorable Billion
speaking.
Honorable Billion
speaking.
Honorable Billion
speaking.
Yes, I'm now speaking. Right, in the first student, yeah, Captain Billion. And I'm so proud of it because I'm not just a student, but I'm a student. I can put it on my results. Loranga 2018, at end of 2017, then she go varsity to MSU. Panangwa go MSU year 2017. So in 2017, later the politics, the MSU. Then we parted to my holiday, the son and Captain Billion. To what she just got one more. She can one. She can BMW 3 Series yet. Holiday isn't tonight. I just want to say that, but I'm a meeting at Wita. Kana uti tukumbewa mbonane kana kuda kugadzira ma connection kana chi bari munhu unozongonzwa munhu ari kuti nditumire passport yako ngati ngosvike paJozi mari vaiwana kupa saka ndaenda machimomubvunza kuti iye zvinhu uri kumboita tiona foni yake ndichikuona zvimanhamba madhezi yayo till now taita inonzi 1 minute strategy. And I think we don't follow I think not even more focused on our fundamentals. So my desire when was not to in that sudden license my desire who was on a shit. Chibuyo put a remote card, punch trade don't go pinda. One meeting I don't go pinda 1 minute. After 1 minute, Munato that is not take age. Don't take a momsich. Don't take so the Marugo and a coup. Until Koman has to say the acres, Gazayo, Wona masina anoitisa mara trading. Ona then bandidzidzisa trading. Ndakutorwa trading yangu last year yangu varsity and ndozombobatika futi kuchikoro. Ndakutobhadhara vanhu kuchikoro vamwe vakundinyorera madissertation even my in-class. Even my in-class. Ndokandira munhu manonzwa kuti musi wakatoitwa graduation ndatori naye tatotori kuchina musi wegraduation anga maunza unofonera haufa graduation ndatati ndiri kugwa njoyi. Saka kubva ipapo life yangu yakabva yangochinja kubva ipapo. Last month chaichaiwo ndakatokontrolora nemari yetrading. Ene chakandira kuti ma-invite muna August ndikuchata nemari yetrading. So to motivate you guys, chinhu chamatanga ichi hachisi nyore, but chinhu chamatanga ichi chihombe. Rambai mungori nepersistence. Chero ukarohwa deposita futi. Saneta. Ukarohwa deposita futi. Moyo trade more. Ukarohwa deposita futi. Moyo trade more. Tichingoenda. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think hapana chakanyanya chandakwanisa kutaura. Vanhu vanoti vakadzidzisa trading vataura honorable Billion, Captain Billion, mamentu edu ava. Pamwe pacho captain, it's not like captain avaikwandiro, but mufanira kudaita sei vakudzidzisa trading. But inini ndakatongoonerawo ndega, that time I was in high school. Saka izvezvi ndangoti ndikuona ma-20 years arimo muno. Nguva yandakatanga trading. I think I was 18 years old, but I got trading. Right now it's been 7 to 10 years you trade. Saka ndakoti izvezvi pamwe pacho onera. Uri papo kuti pamwe pacho onera. And the other thing, trading, kana usotomborova mari zvokuti unomboti hana kuita trading. Hausitotanga. Kana mari kuti anoti hana ngotisiya chinhu ichi chiri ivhu chinhu. So yeah, munorovwa muchidzosera mari. Chinhu ichi I think chitori addictive in a way. Kana usino addicted netrading hausati watanga. You be addicted because you know what you open your phone, maybe your laptop, analyze, you backtesting, the backtesting only to what is a young Kushande. Now somebody my account, for a little pair my chats over. So yeah, my name is Sentinel. Thank you.
When I say broker, you say Weltrade. Broker! When I say liberate, you say 10K. Liberate! 10K! When I say better, you say stronger. More than people say better is too much already. Try Weltrade. Don't even try too much money. Because your too much money power lies behind leverage, which is what is true. You can do what you do on the broker you were using 10 times more on Weltrade, just because of the leverage. One is to 1,000 compared to one is to 10K. You don't need a professor from Mars to come and tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, how many of you are on Facebook here? How many of you follow REITs? Can I put content there REITs online? Same the wrong. No, 50 as numbers. Eh? Now, Pama giveaway is Papa and now buy Marie so far. No, give like total it. We are right. I need to make REITs. I want you to pick someone for me. wachafandira 100 USD. But listen, that person which I'm picking according to, are they making the noise that make you feel like being rich? So comrades, if you want the $100, stand up. Now, without people wanting rich, kushika pika muno walipa mali. And 1, 2, 3, go!
Ndakuti mundu dzoti mbiri yandakazikanwa naye ndiyei.
Ndekumitiswa.
Ndakamitiswa nani? Kuripa $100 yake.
Uyo. Leva buda ngawe uno.
Level. 100 USD. Get his Weltrade email address, Weltrade client ID. You know what to get. Get that. How we know? Give me the mathematics to Apache. Panel mode people sugar. We are way too far from it.
Guys, I'm gonna go in to my saka mufana kufanza murungu. We tell you it's murunga. All right, saka.
Guys, Nas, don't. Guys, panichuwacha ndaunitaura if makabakidza mafoni. Anditi angachinakamitiswa nani. Inini ndandiri best friend yaDave. Ndakuti ndikukudza chokwadi why. Pakatanga kuti kanyaya dzese ritsaka munhu bata nechekuseri. Pakaziya painternet pane like a lesson andaukudzidzisa naso. Zvavanondana namusapindira. Amanzo ndozvandakataura unaridzi. But Dave ina merionika. Dave aita akadya musikana. But amanzwa Dave aita akadya musikana aindipa. But vamara vasikana vatsvuka anomanzwa. I'm not proud of past year, but focus on the present. But when I meet Ritz, life yangu yakachinja. Pakuti I'll tell you. Pane zvandauri nditauri nhasi inazvikubata. Scotland yakatibuka pabrand ambassador. Yaparabari tiazitaura. But isusu naRitz tisma brand ambassador epokelo AMC. And sikuti ndine problem na boss code, but vanhu vanotwekera boss code ndivane murudzizo. Zvangofanana ndokupa example ya Mr. Show. Inini towers ndinde ndakamaka munhu adada kuita brand ambassador. Ritz akapusha Scotland ndakapusha Scotland. But zvakaitika phone yangu iri kupi tinoti tise available. From there Ritz ndauti alright ndauti umpesa achuzwa ndauti averenge zvimwe zvinhu panapa aiyo achuzwa mirai pane ndauti nhasi muchuzi shama ndiani mpesa ndauti
Happy birthday, Ritz. When we met in Masvingo, you said what you needed. Wow, was 5,000 to start your business. Hey. Happy birthday, Ritz. When we met in Masvingo, you said what you needed was 5,000 to start your business. So happy birthday, yours lady. Thank you for all the work you are putting in marketing Pokelo MCC. We love you. We appreciate you. God's Pokelo.
Andisida kuti ndizvibhige but ndasina kuzvibhiga. Anomuona munhu wese unotamba naye anomuona pana risina unofambisa shoko kuti pamwe ndiri kumudya kana handisi kumudya. Muronzisa even ndikamudya hazvina problem.
Hazvina basa.
Kuti nhasi nda kuti nditaurire vasikana whether kuti une mwana kana kuti hauna mwana unoramba uchipisa. Muronzisa mozofunga kuti anomuona anonzi mabridgewear ndakamusvitsa kuna bosco mirau ndakamusvitsa murudzo mira ndikuzika why tererai murikuona mukutamba kana tichitamba problem inoita vanhu pane kamu kakusasivisana. Munoona Bridget anokosota akatondi mwana waprofit Magana andimufunira kuti papa vari pana kuti inonyorwa mari but matambira atinoita like mumuzimu tinikamuka kuda kusirana gokora kakuna pakuda sei but nhasi ndakutaurira zvakakaitwa neScotland andambofa manzwa but ndakanzwa tarisai ndakutamba naSimbokera whether I like it or not. Malot branda alright Malot role model yake ndi Bridget ndindakamuzonto saka ari kupisa ndiani kozeta anogwasa yaramba nadheva akaita sike but indinomuda naurwa ndiyekuti munoona this head is special. Nansa ndamborwa ma 20 million views pa Instagram not she but akandichinja when I met him akamboti usati unibelieve but chungu chandakafara but ndakafara ukurisa munhu kuti anototi towers ngatirambe chipusha but chungu chandangotaurira navanhu vemunonga please ngatisaitirane igodo murudziza wozikuda kuda kuitana zvakufanira inini handirwadziwa pandakasangana Mrs. Show. I told him about Taku kana kuti ani even when I meet Sibokela I told him about Ritz ndoparipiwa 5,000 asi kuti ambora but I always told him we act broke. Marikunzwa dei pandakapiwa 50,000 pachandakudza ichunu wani anditi pandakapiwa 50,000 makandiona ndakapa mumudzi wangu. The reason why I give my mom ndombokuti ma-streets akaoma tichitotsomwa nemahomwe maronzi saka chandakapira mumudzi wangu isafeit even Bridget pakapiwa akatoipawo mumudzi wake anomanzwa because ndaitomutsomawo but inauro yekuti this is the hottest lady ende chuno wani chandakadzisona Bridget andichataure vhauga guys ndatochinja kana makanyasondiona guys you change my life ende andichaite zvimwe zvinhu zvekupinga-pingana zvokumama
kurasa nyaya akangangotitarirei bana. So guys, ndoda ngokukurudzirai guys kuti namaina kumira zvakanaka. So maindoona ndaichemera mapamba $10. Ndoandaitochemera painternet guys, mwana wangu ana mapamba inamo. But kana une mari yako munhu audadiri. Ndinotofara kuti mese panapa mauya kuzodzidza kuita mari. Because mari yako munhu inonakidza. Unoziva kuti unoita zvaunoda nayo, hapana munhu anokudadira. 2030 munhu wese ari panapa anenge ane stand nemba.
Go deeper.
Matimade haumenesi muchitrade. Kwakudhara. Zvodawo futi patience. Don't give up. Mavataura macaptain edu aya. Musangoti nhasi matanga mazvisiya. Aiwa. Zvinodawo patience. Because unoziva kuti kumberi uko uchadya. Ende uchadya. Mazvinzisa. Saka don't give up. Don't give up. Tichasangana 2030 futi panapo.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise.
please. Well, you know what's happening here, but what I like is, I doubt you're still the same person you were when you got in through that door. If you're still at the same position, mindset-wise or any other, then it's not my problem. This is what proves that I'm too small to solve your issues, Zimbabwe and UK. I'm way too small. This is how far I go. I give you exposure to those who are winning in trading. You've seen these guys, right? They've been there before you came. You've seen these guys, right? They've been there before you. Whether you listen to us and them or you ignore us, what you won't change is the type of breakfast we eat.
Oh yeah.
2026, porridge remendo. But we cannot be doing that shit in 2026. Come on, look at the Vita, they are making it for who? Ask yourself that. Amazon Mercedes-Benz, they are doing that for who? Airport company of Zimbabwe employ for people to take flights. So ask yourself. When the president develop an airport, is it? That benefit is supposed to be for you and me. But why are you allowing only me and a few people to go and fly? Let's go together. President develop an airport. We are the kind of Zimbabweans who matter when it comes to the airports because we fly frequently. What do you do frequently? Wait. Before you answer me, my question is time limitation. What do you do in your life between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m.? After that, it's none of my business. Ask your neighbor. Fine, I'm not going to judge what you do. Why? I know a millionaire through Kurimamba Maira. So this is not necessarily about the product you're making. It's about the mindset you have. I'm not the first Forex trader you will see. I'm not the last trader you will. But the funny part about Forex, it works like a church. There is one man of God who's going to have something that you understand. They carry the calling to be heard, right? So when you come to me and you fail to understand anything, please, number one, you didn't pay me. This is very important. Number two, I'm in loss by being here. Because I took flights that you guys have never. Not only for me, but for me and my cameraman. When I say man, the man in the cameraman is not M-A-N, it's M-E. What does this mean? So I'm able to incur a cost of thousands to talk to strangers like you. The only respect I want from you, the only thank you I want from you is you taking Forex trading seriously. Whether you then get your financial breakthrough from mentor B or C or Z, all I know is the first cut is the deepest. You will remember me for being the first person who hosted an event you attended, event you tanga, trading life marco. The first church service you attended is not the one that brought redemption into your life. One day, and your life changed religiously from that time. But does this make the first person who introduced you to church useless? Why I get to be here? Everyone who was part of my journey as I was rising, I found a way of repaying them. It obviously can't be about money. It's about doors. Are we together? There are keys that I also hold to certain doors you might look the whole year. But because I remember this guy, when I was asking for help, they were there to assist. Are we together? Let me bump into you per garage. One day, I put it at NFP last week. That's the kind of breed we are trying to raise. All together. The kind of breed that respects, I cannot buy alcohol before my mother eats what she desires. Any moms are going to Sometimes I deliver something to my parents and then my father is trying to be a cool guy, even if it means he's accepting nonsense. My mother will be like, this was very nice, my son, but me, I don't like it. That's how honest we are. Why? I don't want to force gratitude. I want you to love it. Then say thank you because you mean it. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah. So for you to get there, I'm part of Scar out of one Mudanana. I don't want that easy. So I don't know the kind of man you are. Are you the kind of guy I don't want to what's easy? Or you're the kind of guy I don't want the bomb? I pray that you meet your match. The kind of match that you're going to be able to afford. Are we together? Yes. When you see at Chimuka Palina Huta, don't take offense, take it as a signal to work hard and buy a car.
Yeah.
Because if you call it a gold digger, me and you, we are going to fight. What do you want it to dig for? Actually, so now what you're trying to do is you're trying to make everyone understand that you're broke. Sympathize with you to a point of giving you free vagina. Sorry, I'm going to say this as it is. Why? You need to learn and hear it tomorrow. If you make the money, understand, who am I making this money for? You live here, you go to Ghana. If their salary is 20 USD in Wajira Matola, you don't fight with them. You live and you go where your money is appreciated. See how I know that you marry but choose your side wisely. Are we ready for young Gemini Congress? Charles, please tell her to be ready. And I'm honored. Oh, teacher, you are there now. Lovely. Danko. I don't know if I should give you the mic or you know. Perfect. So, comrades, you know when we do this, it's not that we are trying to force anything on you. No, we're just saying we've been talking since Mark said. And people cool it down. You understand? So make some noise, ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready. Cool it down. Because under normal circumstances, you're supposed to pay to see this artist, right? But in this case, we're going to event here for it. Right. So, God, please give it to her.
Arun. Yo, how do you know? Yeah. Hey, yo, chat. What's up, chat?
I'm wondering. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Please call me, call me back. Say my ex, I don't want you back. Please go. day to the shop. Rasta, take it to the flat. I got carried on my Lord. DJ, make some noise, make some noise. You must real, we man, you must real. Please go, you want me to shama for me pay. Shama X. Please go, you want me to shama for me pay. I'm the chief. Please go, you want me to shama for me pay. Shama X, I don't want to pay. Please go, you want me to shama pay. I got people in the back, I could put a thing out why. You got to the bed, they said that was cool. I was like, I'll be home, give me the feel like. Cause the next week was like, shut up, you feel like. Yeah, good job, babe. Please call in the mirror, je m'en call me babe. Je m'en ex, ça me prend à coup, I want you babe. Please go. It is a shot. Last time, take a put it flat. I got married on my lord. Not one of my one song, but I really love the vibe in here. Now I'm going to DJ. I just ready to. Let's go. Let's go. Yo way. Yo way. Yo way. Thank you so much. My name is Young Gemini, aka Mskana. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Young Gemini! I'm a comrade in Samata. Forex make some noise, ladies and gentlemen! Hey, let's take our seats. Are we happy? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Move the ambassador, Mr. Jackie. Where?
Lebo. Where's Lebo? He's outside.
Muzen jumps up a chain. I can't be calling someone who's outside. How much should we fund him? Right. I love the fact that we are live, right?
Yes, sir.
Probably someone from Weltrade is watching.
Yes, sir.
Chief, I was supposed to give people 100, but guys are saying I should give him 200. Now, for evidence, can you show it to them? How much, guys? What do you want? How much? Do you have a Weltrade account? Do you by any chance know your client ID by head? You don't? Okay, it's fine. I'll give you a chance. That Zimsek did not give this guy. I'll know too. But about too. You will look for him or him. Whoever in the camera. By your full name, email address, and your Weltrade ID number. Give your money 2 days from Angwana. That is Monday, Tuesday. It should be sorted. Can I get a Weltrade? Can I get a Weltrade? Can I get a Weltrade? Hey! When I say broker, you say Weltrade. Broker! Weltrade! Broker! Weltrade! When I say broker, you say Weltrade. Broker! Weltrade! Broker! Weltrade! When I say liberate, you say thank you. Liberate! Thank you! Liberate! Thank you! When I say better, you say stronger. Better! Stronger! Better! Stronger! When I say stronger, you say faster! Stronger! Faster! Stronger! Faster! When I say poison, in the dark. Poison!
The dark one!
Ladies and gentlemen, are you making money or it's a love story? Anyone who's been good at doing calculations, tell me, Maria, I need to know how much is left. Yes? Tambachi. Tamba 550. Pastor 450. Oh, Tamba 450. Okay. So the next person is a winner for 50 USD. And then one person will get to walk away with 500 USD in there. Hey! What's that person back home? Remember? I don't want to discriminate. You know where you work. You were alone when you applied for that job. But if you are not happy with the payslip, we do something together right here. But if you're comfortable with that, it's none of my business. We charge your quality. The problem we have with your quality, the problem is which are job. Why I'm not bothered is Paulo Jolera now and I'm not on that list. So it's either we are running away from that life or we are going for the life. So what are we doing? Going for the life does not mean you come here and hope to win 100 USD. It means you come here and hope to learn. Winning is a bonus. If you don't win, someone might show one a favor. You fuck that. Or we shall get up with money. You understand what I mean? So, who are you to catch feelings over something we are giving away for free? Life cannot be that easy. Let's just wake up from your house. You come here, you win $100, you go big. Okay. So I'm not only my shy. My patron just don't like the color of your teeth. Feeling like that. Imagine with my pastor with the let's not do that. Reasoning capacity is very. Make the money today. I told you the order already. Spend on your father and mother first. They were there. They are the reasons you are here. So they are the ones who get whatever that can be received from you first. Prophet second. Prophet will know me if it wasn't for my father and mother. So the order of blessings, if you are seeking them, start by, if your parents are late, I'm sorry, but whoever took that responsibility or being your guardian, they carry the same power to bless you, because what you are feeding on in your growing up is their sweat. So don't do this shit you want to right? Now you can afford alcohol you want to drink, you can afford any flight you want to pay for yourself. And then you are the first person to say, my parents are late. Why did you say that shit when you were young? Do you understand what I mean? This universe does not forget. You know the universe. It does not. It will only bless you if you carry the reason to receive the blessing. How do you receive the blessing? First. Who comes second? I'm the kind of person, you know, preacher don't change. It's not sure that you don't have a little bit. Can I Sunday? Anyone who knows because where's Kelvin? Do I get drunk on a Sunday? Why not do that on a Sunday? Cut off my phone. Now, and I didn't post story, but for some funny reason, didn't take a post story at the last time. Because I will deliberately ask for a day to preach, and on that day I tell you how much God looks at the heart. That has nothing to do with my locks. Because if it was like that, you would never Brazilian Panama. So don't judge me just because you feel like I sin less. Because the person who's supposed to carry that overall judgment is not you. I say this because I'm one of the most judged mentors out there, because I am real and authentic. You see me smoke happily, and you're like, Uchafa. Why do you want to tell me about death as if you contributed a single sign of DNA for my existence? You're not even part of the people who were there when I was created, number one. Number two, if I die, seeing you on my funeral, I don't know if the best I can get from you is a status, a picture, is I just saw my marathon, gone too soon. I don't like fake love. I don't like fake love. Don't contribute $1 towards my burial if you never contributed $1 towards the whiskey that got me drunk. You are fake. Do you understand what I mean? Because you do this behavior, you know it right now. You know it, but you're ignoring. For Chifa, you are the first person to want to contribute a truck of cabbage, which money will not locate your whatever that has anything to do with you because of that mindset. So I'm saying to you, money being spiritual, we create the ground for it to land on first. By doing what? By going to your mother and father to say, Moms, because what kills this generation of ours is wanting to be fake. Be fake to your friends. Don't be fake to your parents. Why? Your friends might not have the time to pray for you, but your parents will pray for you without you asking. Without you knowing. Prophet will pay this as well. Do you know, there's no way a prophet will tell you about a good prophecy in your life and you are not in good books with your parents. So ask yourself, how does that happen? It's only and I'm doing that shit right now. Why? Because God knows. Even when I make money, the first people I bless, one was going to go afford them a food. Let's start with this person who understands the value of sleeping. $10 to that person is a prayer on its own than $10 to a prophet who can afford it. He's just going to say, my son, God bless you, because he is meant to do so. But a woman, every time they're going to touch that milli you bought for them, it's a prayer. Do you understand? This I'm not saying because I want to. I'm saying this because literally every year I win awards, say Forex. Stuff that I don't even apply for. I just get a call. Hello, are you available on this date? I'm like, yeah, I am. What did you have in mind? Do this. My first response is my wife being taken care of? Yes, it's okay. You want our passports, the both of us. Because why would you get me a double bed when I'm going to sleep alone? Never. Ila. You want me there? No, Father Abraham and not Mrs. You don't see Father Abraham and friends. That's my ticket. Ticket of Kills. Why because if you ask Kills, he will tell you, I would not say Father Abraham and friends. When Expo Cape Town, literally every broker wanted something to do with me. If it's not a picture, they wanted an interview. And they were even paying for that shit. But at that time I was committed. My wife knows she's in a serious competition with Weltrade in terms of attention. The other people are called Israel. I can literally stop this class now. When a call comes upon balance Weltrade. Why? We have to understand, Kuti. Hierarchy is the same. Not every time do you get a chance to be taught by someone who has dinner. Never know what you're marrying and you understand? What it means is I know something. It's only a few students of mine who now understand how to trade from this program. By understand, I mean doing things the right way. 1 is to 10,000 requires you to think differently. You are used to dating slender girls. Now we are vindicating. You don't apply the same strategy, you change. So like I'm saying to you, bring your mindset of trading to trade to Weltrade and you will cry. But look at Weltrade as a new girlfriend. What you do to a new girlfriend, you start with their trades. It's like a baby, I'm paying 600. You know, so spike, I can say. See that thing you call a spike? It's not random. It's not random. I'm not my things are. They are not random. You are lazy enough to study it. For instance, Zaid, please.